What's good? All right, I'm gonna make this one short and sweet. What pisses me off? Not pisses me off, but what kind of frustrates me is the fact that my whole life I've been told go to school, get a good degree, do internships, maintain a 3.0, and you'll have a great life. Everything's gonna be just fine. But that's not true. We live in a world now where that just doesn't even make realistic sense. You have people like Google, Microsoft, Apple, all these big companies saying, no, don't go to college. Just take our course that they provide, and then you can basically come out of that course with a good job, paying at least six figures, depending on how good you do or what you're going into the company to do, which is ridiculous, right? And it's kind of sad because the whole goal of going to college is really just to get you in debt. Because once you take out student loans, the interest rate on the student loans is just completely outpacing anything you could realistically make, right? Like it's stupid. And I'm buying these properties right now and looking at these interest rates, they're at 7.5%, almost damn near, and it's bad. Like I'm losing out so much money. I just looked at a $1.2 million property, went through it, whatever, and the interest rate, 7% interest rate on the property is almost 9,000 a month. I got to come out of my ass and pay for, so it completely destroys the cash flow of the property. But it's crazy because you're just being told go to school, get a good degree, maintain 3.2. But the truth is, no one's gonna ask you what GPA you had coming out of college in 5, 10 years. They don't care. They care if you have leadership qualities for one. Can you communicate? Are you a good worker? And do you work well under pressure? Simple, right? But these are a lot of things that aren't being taught nowadays because, and I can tie this to social media. It's, you have this perceived idea that I don't really need to have good social skills. Why can't I just be a YouTuber? I'm obviously doing the YouTube stuff because I want to teach you guys things and show you my path and what I'm going to accomplish, and you can kind of join me on the journey, and that's the fun part of it, right? I don't really care too much. Obviously, the views would be nice, but it's just to kind of help, right? Because I don't like going to school. College, I see college as just a complete scam. Like it's a waste of my time. Every day I just spent a couple hours writing an essay just so I could get a good grade on it, and I learned nothing writing the essay. I just sat there and did busy work for a couple of hours just to satisfy my teacher, right? And I'm not knocking teachers; they do a lot for us as a whole. They teach you, and school has important things, but I think school's slowly becoming outdated because we're in a position of time where things are changing. People are moving on. There's schools out there. There's I like to watch this podcast called the Wealthy Way podcast. Super cool. He talks about real estate investments. I talked about it on one of my other videos, but he talks about a lot of these things, and he actually offers a school, and you can learn. And I know a guy who I have a connection through my father, who actually and I actually went to school with his kids, and the father makes 100 grand. His company's worth 100 grand, or 100 million. His company's worth upwards of 100 to 400 million dollars, and his company's real estate too. But the thing is, these people offer the schools, and his thing is he'll literally go out and buy a property with you. He'll literally half and half it and help you buy the first property after you graduate his school. So it's like there's so many other opportunities out there than school, and just getting that piece of paper, getting that degree isn't really going to help you get anywhere. And it sucks because we're just being lied to. You're saying go to school, get in debt, and then you'll have the perfect life afterwards, but that's not the truth. And it's just sad. I just got off a meeting. I just recently got a new sales job. Super happy about it. Probably gonna make a pretty solid lump sum of money this summer. I do like talking to people. I have done sales before, and I like it. But I talked to the guy, and he's like, "Yeah, I mean, you're told to go to school and work your job and get the minimum wage. The median income for college students coming out of college is 62, 64 grand, right? Which is okay. I mean, I plan on making a lot more money than that, and I know a lot of other people do too, right? And you're seeing all these people on social media live these lavish lifestyles, so it makes you feel like you have to, and then that leads into depression because you're like, well, I'm not there where they're at, but a lot of it's fake. A lot of people post what they want to post, and they only post their best lives, so it's just a perceived idea that they're constantly living this best life, when in all reality, they all put one pant leg into the other, right? They all put one leg into one pant, one at a time. Everybody shits on the toilet, right? That hot girl you like shits on the toilet. So it's like, it's just all perceived value. And the truth is, college isn't really going to get you anywhere. And I want to go get 4 years of real world experience rather than staying in college. And I don't even like college right now. I mean, I hit the gym, I go to work, I do schoolwork. I think I could optimize. I would have more time in my day if I didn't have to spend my day doing homework. And it's just ridiculous. It's a waste of my time. And I feel like a lot of other people are probably in the same spot thinking the same thing. And so that's why I'm pursuing this sales job and this real estate investing, because I want to create generational wealth for my family. I don't want my kids to have to struggle. I don't want my kids have to struggle. I want to instill core values in them so they don't lose the money and turn them into good, young, strong men, right? And that's my goal, at least. And I want to create long-term wealth for my family. So I don't know. College is kind of a scam. I think everybody's starting to slowly see through it and understand that that's the truth. And there's so many other schools out there that people will offer to you, and you can get so much more knowledge and gain so much more knowledge. And even just having the real world experience would be 10 times better than you sitting in your dorm room or going to the gym every now and again. It's ridiculous. It's like, dude, what even is the point? So I mean, that kind of concludes the video. Just some things I see that kind of upset me, that are ridiculous. Not upset me, but just I see it and it sucks because we're all being lied to, right? So that concludes the video. Thank you.